Hello, everyone. Welcome to FPL BlackBox Match of the Day Challenge. You might hear a bit of trepidation in my voice. That's because there is. I know how many people are watching, which is not a good sign, is it, Mark?
What? I don't know how many watching now.
Well, Lynn messaged me a minute ago to say there's over 2,000 people watching in the lobby. So
right, and bear in mind that when we normally start an episode, we have about 800 at the most. So that either means that everyone's come to celebrate with us and pat us on the back and say, well done, as a Mark, or one or both of us have had a nightmare and they're about to watch us in agony.
I would say the former is... I would say the former is extremely... No, hello, everyone. I will be positive. I'm going to assume... I'm not going to assume the worst until I've seen it. Great to see you all. Obviously, I can't... we won't be reading the chat, so you'll just have to assume...
don't look at the chat.
No,
don't look at the chat.
There's 3,000 now, Mark, which is now our biggest ever audience ever on BlackBox.
Wait, now I'm really worried. I mean, like, 3,000.
There are three...
How bad can it be?
This is what I can't understand.
I mean... Like, okay, I've got a list of what could happen, right? This is my list of pain.
There's an obvious pain for both of us. A really
bad
pain.
I've got my list. Let me go through my list of pain. I made it before I came. I mean, rest assured, I haven't been thinking about much else for the last hour. Okay, list of pain. Okay. Haaland, hat-trick, KDB blank, right? Oof. Could happen. You're going to hurt from that as well.
Yeah.
Surely if Haaland really bangs, KDB gets something. An assist will do, 1 bonus point.
I'll tell you what will be worse for you.
What?
Haaland.
What? Oh, Cancelo does something.
Hat-trick, Cancelo triple assist.
And Cancelo triple assist. I mean, that... Okay.
And a KDB
I haven't thought about that.
Yep, good.
Salah blank, Diaz return. Yeah, that would hurt. Because I had Diaz, obviously. Yep. And obviously I got Salah in and I wasn't convinced. Rodrigo misses a penalty and Sanchez saves it. So I didn't go Sanchez and I went Rodrigo, so I'd lose point.
That'd be good, yeah.
That would hurt. Yeah, that would... Well, you say good. Okay. Jesus blank and Saka, massive haul. Perhaps a brace or an assist. You know, like a 20-pointer from Saka, maybe, because I sold him. Maybe that could go wrong. Maybe a Ward clean sheet, which probably the least likely, which, you know, is cruel of me, but... Basically, perhaps all of those have happened. I don't know.
Well, Mount. Don't forget my differential Mason Mount, the useless person that is Mason Mount. Well, I call him useless. Maybe he hasn't scored a hat-trick. He's probably got sent off as well. Add that to the list
to be fair, like if you do really well, I'm not going to be.
Mark, we've got 4 players different. If you've gone down, I've gone down.
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking like, okay, if Haaland goes crazy. Maybe he gets 4 or 5 goals. Okay, well, yeah, but what can you do? And some have captained him, but most will be on Salah. And it's like, you know, I'll be upset, but I'll be upset if Cancelo gets 3 or 4 assists or something crazy like that, and KDB gets nothing. Yeah, Diaz would hurt me. Yeah. Saka would hurt me. So, all right, I'm ready for it. I've prepared myself for the worst. If it's worse than that, I'm like, go on. What do you reckon?
My gut feeling is a monster Haaland or monster.
Yeah. And then we're both hurting.
Like 20 plus, something like that. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably on the cards, right? If there's 4,000 watching. And of course.
It's not 4,000, let's not go too far. Do you know what
I thought you said 4,000.
I haven't drunk in a week. But Lynn has been really naughty today because she's just been sending me not like spoilers or anything, but just like, oh, it's going to be very well watched tonight. And I'm like, oh, don't say that. And then
very well watched.
She's that was one thing.
And not in a good way.
She said something like there's a big thing that's happened or like a record broken or something, but I don't know what that could refer to.
Has Haaland got like...
Well, that's my concern. But Palace are a good side. He's not going to have got 6 against Palace.
To break a record, he would have to have got like 5 goals and an assist.
He's not going to get that, is he?
Maybe it's not Haaland. Maybe it's somebody else. But who could it be?
I don't know.
This is what I mean. No, surely not.
My day, right? I've had a really nice, relaxed day. I've cleaned the house. I've my Ethernet cable that I put up for BlackBox.
Oh yeah.
I've run that through the house, got it all bought this little.
I've cleaned my shed up today.
It's been great.
I've hoovered.
It's been great.
It's been lovely. I went out with the kids earlier, not really thinking about it, obviously, because I've tried to get. It's been hard the last 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah,
I think,
same.
I think they're the toughest, and I know Liverpool did something to make them have the headlines
Well,
maybe Liverpool won like 7-8-0 or something crazy, and Salah didn't get anything. Maybe it's that.
Right, I think match of the day's starting, Mark. So, oh no, it's not. It's not yet. No, don't head over. Don't head over yet.
No, nearly there. Nearly there. I can see it's about to start though.
Lynn says Lynn says there are 4,500 people watching. While there are four,
that's a record, right? That's a record even by the Torres feed standards, and that Torres feed was awful, right? That was. How can it be worse than that?
Haaland's got.
I'm really worried. I'm really worried.
But yeah, oh no. If you are watching this though, this is a great shameless plug. You might see on the screen. It's the Football Content Awards 2022. Mark and I would love to win it this year. So
particularly after this, if this is a shit show.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you're going to enjoy our pain, at least give us a vote on the FCAs. Head over to their website. Give us a vote. We'd really appreciate it.
Oh God.
Okay.
We're going to go anyway, aren't we? It was a nice night.
I've just briefly clicked it. It's the weather, so don't do it now.
It's kicked off. No. I've got match of the day starting on mine.
Have you?
So I'm ahead. Lineker's on for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going live.
So I'm ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, I've got it as well. Yeah.
I've got Righty and JJ in the audience.
And it's Liverpool first.
Liverpool Bournemouth first.
Okay. I'm going to pause it for a few seconds. Can you tell me when the match starts? Tell me when it goes to Ten Hag.
Ten Hag? Yes, Ten Hag now.
Okay. Yeah. One pause. Fine. Okay, we're synced up. It's always the most stressful bit is the sync up. But it's weird because we had it perfectly synced up, and then I
don't know, how can it be? How can my people talk slightly slower than yours? I don't understand that.
I mean,
Liverpool Bournemouth first. Do you reckon that's like a 9-0 or something?
Can I just say though? Imagine if you hadn't got Salah on the wild card and you saw Liverpool Bournemouth first. You would be absolutely.
I'd be bricking it now. I mean, sitting here now. The worst that could happen is Diaz gets a hat trick or something, but surely he can't. He hasn't shown that in his game since he arrived. I mean, he might get one or two returns, but can't be that, can it? Salah sent off.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised.
Here we go. They're coming out the tunnel. You got that?
I'm coming out the tunnel. We are perfectly synced. Right.
We've got no commentary, by the way. So if someone says something silly in commentary, don't expect us to comment on it because I can't hear what's being said.
Shall I put mine on? Shall I put mine on quietly just in case there's anything?
And we probably won't get the score was right first time. We'll go, who's that? Yeah. Oh, team news then. Because we don't even know the teams, do we?
Alisson, Trent, Gomez starting. Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Elliott, Salah.
Well, at least Salah starts, right? That would have been. So it's not that. It's not Salah not starting, so that's good. Right.
Nothing crazy there.
Do you feel sick?
I feel absolutely dreadful, Mark.
I took my medication before this, just in case it caused me to flip out or something.
That sounds so weird out of context, like you're taking your Valium, Xanax. Okay. Well, I sold Robertson last week, so I don't really want to see him, Paul. And you've sold Diaz this week, so we don't want to see him, Paul.
Not really. But Trent, if it happens, it happens.
Trent and Salah, actually, do you know what? While we're at the ranks we are, Salah Hall would actually be quite good for us.
Yeah. Firmino, Bob to Salah. Here we go.
Yep.
Early on the ball. Bobby. Oh, nice footwork from Bobby. Oh, Diaz is in. Oh, 1-0 Diaz. Oh.
Okay.
That's not good, is it? 3 minutes in.
Firmino as well. Assist.
Diaz can't get a hat-trick, surely.
I've got to be honest, I could have moved Mount to Diaz, but I never considered it because I wasn't impressed with Liverpool.
He hasn't. No, but also even when Liverpool have been playing well, Diaz, all right, he'll chip in with a return.
What's he doing there as well? Getting a header in the
it's fair enough. I just wouldn't have thought Diaz would have like a 20-pointer in him. Oh God, no! I feel sick already. Surely not. Surely Diaz can't outscore Salah and come in with a massive haul. Oh fuck! Liverpool are going crazy. Elliott 2-0. What's the score here? 6 minutes.
Firmino again.
Bobby going.
I'm in a draft league.
Is this going to be 0-0 and Salah gets nothing?
I sold Firmino in a draft league this week.
Well, so much for the slow start, Liverpool here. I mean, we did think the reaction might come, but all right, okay, it's fine so far. That's all right. That's all right. He has a return. I'd expect a return in a Liverpool win. Assist or a goal.
Sorry, apparently people could hear my audio coming from the thing. So
so better shut that up. Yeah,
so no commentary now.
So far, it's not disastrous. Obviously, I'd have liked to have kept Diaz and got the points there. Yeah, fine.
Harvey Elliott, lovely goal.
Yeah, nice goal. Yeah. So 6 minutes, 2-0. I wonder what this ends up being. Was that
6 minutes? I didn't see that.
No, 6 minutes.
Christ.
Yeah. I have dropped the F-bomb once and not beeped it out, so I've got to stop doing that.
Oh, that's nice.
Right.
Next goal, what do you reckon?
Well, if Diaz is on it, is he going to call this in from 20 yards, is he?
Here's Robertson. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's lovely play.
Oh, Salah.
Salah.
In there. How did he miss that?
I love the bleeper. How has he missed that? Who put that past Elliot?
Oh.
I can't believe he's missed that.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? How did he miss that?
It's because you bought.
Okay.
It's because
all right.
It's because you bought him, Mark.
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone's suffering from that.
What minute are we in now? Liverpool look absolutely incredible.
They're all over. Oh, Trent. That's ridiculous.
God.
People have sold Trent as well. What a goal that is.
Firmino
again.
What a goal. Wow.
I mean, you got a feel for people who have sold Trent there.
Yeah, I mean, we said on BlackBox, didn't we? We didn't really agree with it, but I can see the logic. But selling him before...
What's going on with Liverpool here? Like, this is obviously like a reaction that Klopp's just got.
That is an unbelievable strike. That's two incredible finishes from them.
How has Salah missed that chance? He's just going back to that.
I don't know.
That was a Robertson assist as well, wasn't it? Wouldn't it be?
Just to confirm, Lynn's saying people are giving her a bit of grief. She has not told me anything. She's literally just said to me that there's going to be a lot of viewers tonight.
Oh, that's wow. Bobby Firmino again.
What is going on?
He's having a field day.
Why did I sell him in this draft league?
He'd gone 20 games without scoring. He's just got 3 assists and a goal.
Amazing.
I don't think Salah's getting bonus here. Nothing.
Imagine.
No, he won't get the assist for that. No way Salah gets the assist for that. He was cutting that back.
Mark, imagine if you'd been watching this without Salah and it was 4-0.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why everyone's here. Maybe that's the big thing.
That's all right. If that's it, I'll take that. That's fine. I mean, like, everyone's in the same boat, really, aren't they? If it's just
Liverpool that's fantastic. Where was this performance last week?
I don't know. I mean, Bournemouth aren't a good side, though, are they? Right? They did well against City, but this looks like a different animal.
Maybe it's Firmino that breaks the record.
What? He could do. Well,
he's got
no one saw that coming.
He's got a goal and 3 assists, hasn't he?
So far, yeah, and he's just bought a save out of Travers there. Yeah, I mean, where was this? I mean, I guess it's a reaction, right? Isn't it? It's the same players. It's the same team that was played.
Well, Fabinho's come in, which was a big loss for him, but
yeah,
they just look.
Robertson corner, and that's Van Dijk goal, 5-0.
Robertson. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of happy people around with this. Robertson assist, Diaz goal,
Trent goal as well.
Yeah,
nothing for Salah so far.
Nothing for Salah so far. In
This is a bit odd, isn't it?
How's that for variance?
This is odd, isn't it? 5-0 and absolutely nothing for Salah.
Second half.
This must be it, mustn't it?
It's a blood letter. If you ever played FIFA back at the uni days, if you're final down at half time, you had to write a letter in your own blood.
Maybe Salah goes off. That's an own goal, isn't it? That's an own goal.
Oh, I hope so.
Trent to Mepham. It's an own goal.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Salah, Trent.
Diaz is playing bloody advanced, though, isn't he? Right.
He's always going to be coming in at the far post on the back of that. We know that. We saw that with Robertson and Diaz in the first couple of games. But he's got to learn that, though, hasn't he? It's not natural to him like it was for Mane.
6-0. I did not see this being a 6.
For Salah. But Trent's delivered. I mean, like, as I said, there's people out there who would have got rid of Trent.
That's a ball.
Here's Salah. He's not going to get anything from this. That was Trent to Salah again, was it? Trent doing outside there.
Surely not from the left, was it?
What was he doing there? That wasn't particularly good.
This is going to be another corner goal. This is going to be 7.
Robertson. No, who's taking this side? Trent.
Trent this side.
It's short to.
No, that was Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson's going to curl it in. He isn't all. Bobby,
what a save!
Bobby's there again.
Oh, that's
Bobby's there for 7.
Oh my god! Firmino is
62 minutes. That's 2 goals, 3 assists.
Firmino's going mad. Do you know, I did a stream recently where someone said
it's 7-0 and Salah's got nothing.
I can't believe it.
I mean, like, if I'd have come in and seen the score 7-0 and I'd have gone, well, it was a good decision getting Salah.
I can't believe he's got nothing. Maybe there's something in this wide thing that you were talking about. Okay, Robertson off. At 69, Firmino off, Henderson off. Okay, so Robertson.
Well, we'll have a look at it.
Robertson can't hurt us anymore, Mark. That's nice. Diaz can, though.
I mean, the thing is, everyone's in. Oh, here he is, Salah. Surely.
Go on.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Right, get your bets on Son hat-trick tomorrow, everyone.
Well, I mean, obviously, like, what this is I got Salah in. Salah had a nightmare, missed sitters in a ridiculous score, and then Haaland would have just gone gangbusters. And I had Haaland and didn't have Salah, and did the swap in the like. That's what it is. That's why everyone's sitting there watching, laughing, isn't it? That's what it is. Unbelievable. What are the chances of this? Hold on, Diaz. Oh, is that Diaz? No, it's Carvalho. It's all right. Oh God, I thought it was Diaz again.
SuperChats says, anyone watching on iPlayer, by the way, do get in sync with us. Mark's a little bit delayed for some reason. So just to confirm, he is about to score now. So make sure you're synced up with that. You might need to go back a couple of seconds because I did. Lovely strike from Carvalho.
Yeah.
He's a class player, Carvalho. Good sign.
Trent off now. It's 8-0 with 83 minutes.
So would Trent get a goal and assist and a clean sheet?
Goal and 2 assists. Goal and 2 assists.
Goal and 2 assists and a clean sheet. Wow, that's a 20 pointer, isn't it?
Well, we think. It's not over yet, is it? 83 minutes.
Well, he's gone off.
Oh, yeah, he's gone off. You're right, yeah. So what are the chances of Salah no returning an 8-0? I mean, I was moaning about just an assist for Son in a 4-0.
I'd love what the...
Oh, it's a 9-0. That's
Diaz. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, just to be clear, on my list of pain, Salah blank Diaz return was on my list of pain.
God, it was, yeah.
Now, what I didn't say is Salah blank in a 9-0 and Diaz return, and Diaz return being a brace.
I guess
is he going to get a hat-trick? It's not over yet.
It's that thing, isn't it? Free match of data. I mean, we'd all thought Bournemouth were all right after a couple of those good performances.
Like I said, I mean, come on. 9-0 and Salah gets nothing and Diaz gets a brace. I mean, yeah, all right. Diaz a brace and a 9-0, fair enough, I think. Hold on.
He's going to get another one. Oh, God. Travis has been quite good as well. It's not often, not often you say a goalkeeper's done all right in a 9-0. Oh, he's hugging Scott Parker. That's nice.
9. Okay, all right. I'll take that. Oh, my God. That's not a good start, though, is it? That's not a good start.
A captain blank in a 9-0.
Well, we weren't alone, though, were we? Right? And there'll be people out there who don't have Diaz. Plenty of people, but plenty of people who have. So well played to them.
God, I wish you hadn't got rid of him and we could have done this match of the day and watched that, because that would have been absolutely insane.
Well, imagine if I had not gone Salah, and I'd have gone Kane and well, I wouldn't have got Haaland even. I would have had Kane and KDB. And imagine we'd have just watched that. I would have been feeling better than I do now. It's fair to say, be honest.
We knew Bournemouth were going to be the whipping boys this year, right? That was always the kind of
I didn't think that was a 9-0. Even with Liverpool playing well, I thought Bournemouth, after what we saw against Man City, they would keep it down, I would have thought.
Who did they play in the last match?
Arsenal, and they lost 3-0 at home.
Yeah. And they didn't offer anything. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good result for Forest because we want Bournemouth to be in trouble.
City Palace next. Still, I think the Trent Hall should put us up a bit of the rank, surely.
No, it won't.
No.
I mean, but everyone who captained Salah has got to be going, what happened there, haven't they? I mean, he missed 2 sitters, didn't he? He literally did miss 2 sitters.
I bet Jesus captains were loving this. Well, it was between Salah and Jesus, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really. I mean, people would have gone Haaland. Some would have gone Haaland. But basically there, I would have been absolutely laughing had I not got Salah in, right? That is crazy, though, isn't it? What are the chances of a 9-0 and Salah gets no return at all? I mean, Diaz a double in a 9-0, I think it's fair enough. Fair enough.
The amazing orange arrow, by the way, in case anyone goes. Yeah, I mean, the thing was, we saw from the stats that Bournemouth were weak down that side, Trent's side. But that would have made you thought that Salah would have got something, because he's the one that kind of cuts in from that side as well.
I don't. Yeah, and who is it on Diaz's side? It's Adam Smith, isn't it? He's been booked 3 times already. He's probably booked today as well. Good header by Diaz, wasn't it? That
lovely. Too good. I mean,
dear, shouldn't have sold him, but
We know he's a class player, so.
Oh yeah.
So Mount can get me 2.
I guess what's happened here is people have probably worked out what I would have got on the wild card, right?
Oh yeah.
And right now I would be sitting here on Trent and Diaz, right? So I'll be sitting on 30 points already, and with my captain on KDB.
Captain KDB, yeah.
So I wouldn't have had Haaland even if I'd have. Well, the only way I would have had Haaland if I didn't play a wild card, and that was never going to happen because I needed to get Jesus and Son out. Really, I think.
If Jesus blanks now as well.
Jesus blanks and Saka. If Jesus blanks and Saka gets a brace, that would be.
You're going to break the bleeper.
That would be bordering on up. Well, I think I could put my hands up and say that would be slightly unfortunate.
Is that how you word it when it comes around?
To not benefit from getting Salah in a 9-0 and for Diaz and Saka to both.
I never thought that game would be 9-0. Not in a million years. No. I didn't think Liverpool had that in them at this stage.
But to me, that makes me think I've done the right thing getting Salah back, because to me that means that Liverpool have got over the blip and will move on. And they're looking at Salah here. Yeah, I mean, he's going to miss chances, right? He's going to miss chances.
I can't believe he missed that one.
No, that was a bit unlucky. Oh, I don't know what to put it down. So I'm philosophical, but if Liverpool are over that blip and they're going to be confident off the back of a 9-0, I've got to get Salah, haven't I? So it makes sense. In the long term, getting Salah was the right idea. And I couldn't set up the wild card to have Diaz and Salah and Trent, I don't think. Yeah. I could have done, but I would have gone without somewhere else. But I don't know. I'm all right with that. I can deal with it. Let's see what's going to hit me next, though.
Oh, if Mount doesn't do anything, this is going to be an absolutely terrible decision, going with him over Kulusevski and Diaz and all the other better. I mean, other 8 million mids except Saka have delivered. Madison.
If Saka comes in tonight and Mount does nothing, you've managed to pick the only 8 million player who's done nothing.
I know.
Basically.
I think Mount will get something against Leicester. I'm holding out hope.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think well played to those who got Diaz and Trent. And did Robertson get something? I think he did, but he got a clean sheet.
He got an assist.
So without the wild card, I did have all 3, didn't I? Yes, I did have. Oh God, yeah. So basically, I would have had those 3 without playing the wild card.
So what do you reckon it'll be? Trent?
Would I? No. I sold Robertson for James in game week 2. So that's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Who gets the bonus in that game then? Do you reckon? Must be Trent, Firmino, and Diaz. In what order?
No, Firmino would have got the bonus. Surely didn't he get 2 goals and 3 assists?
Of course he did. Yeah, it must be Firmino.
No, he would have got. He'd have gotten the maximum. Maximum would be Firmino, Trent,
and then
Diaz probably.
Yeah. Okay. City Palace. Here we go.
Goals here then. Goals here. This won't be a 0-0, will it? I do fancy Palace to score.
They haven't got Zaha.
No, I know, but I still fancy them to score because City don't. I don't know.
Walker, Stones, Diaz, Cancelo, Rodri.
So Silva, De Bruyne. At least he's playing, Kevin.
Yeah.
Haaland, Foden, Martinez.
No Gundogan. No Gundogan.
Right,
I was so close to buying him.
I was close. He was the one player I didn't get on my wild card that I
didn't pick him for this reason. I thought,
and you know what? I wavered this morning and took Salah out and put Kane back in and saw what it looked like to have Gundogan in, and I didn't do it. So to be honest, no, I dodged a bullet there. Maybe we'll see. So I'm expecting Haaland to go crazy here, and KDB to get nothing, basically,
and Cancelo to get something,
and Cancelo to get a couple of assists. Yeah.
So I will celebrate Cancelo.
Walker red carded.
He's more than capable of that.
I don't.
Okay. Oh, this beer is...
Oh, that was Cancelo. He got away with that, didn't he, Cancelo? That was nasty. Did you see that?
Mark, we have 5,000 people watching.
So that's 5,000 after that Liverpool game, which means it gets worse.
It's a goal.
It's a goal for Palace.
It's in. They're claiming handball.
Is it an own goal?
Oh.
Off Stones. Own goal off Stones. How can there be 5,000 watching now? Surely the worst has happened, hasn't it? What's about to happen? Has Saka got a hat-trick or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
Okay. I just don't know what's going on.
Me neither. Palace winning, though. That's surprising. I mean, you said they'd get a goal.
I thought they'd score, yeah. Well, they're going to go 2-0.
I think we both gave him a goal in the predictions, didn't we? I was less confident
we
after
went
Zaha was
3. I went 3-1.
I went 3-1 as well, I think.
What's Cancelo doing there? Look.
Oh, get up. Get up. You're all right.
That was nasty.
You got a little bit of elbow to the
Left
face.
in. Oh, set pieces. City all over the shop.
Wow.
Wow.
We've seen this before, though. We've seen this before. Do you remember the last match of the day we watched? City went 2-0 down to West Ham.
Yeah. And they drew 3-all, didn't they?
3-all, yeah. I think so. Bowen
missed a penalty to win it.
That's right. Mahrez missed it. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Well, it's just a surprise. I mean, obviously, my Walker clean sheet's gone, but, everyone's got a City defender, so I'm not worried.
Well, at least you're paying 2 million less than Cancelo.
Yeah. So it's all right. Yeah. Yep. So far, so not so bad. That's probably as good as it's going to get, isn't it, for me? So far, so not a disaster, I would say.
Come on, Kevin.
Come on, Kev. Come on. We need to talk about Kevin.
Yeah.
Now,
I
still
call
Haaland Alfie whenever I see him. Alfie. never old habits, right? Days of Alfie and Haaland, his father.
He shouldn't have shot from there, should he?
No, selfish. Should have cost it.
Pep won't be happy with that.
Not in his nature, is he? Not in his nature. No, he'll be happy with that. He wants him to shoot everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, true.
Palace going to go 3-up?
Surely.
What's going on here?
Surely not.
Oh,
strength. Go on, Edward. I still wish Brighton had signed Edward.
Tell you what, Eze's a good player, isn't he?
He's absolutely class.
He had that Achilles injury, and he's really.
Oh, he's going to shoot. Oh, he's missed. Okay. They're having chances though. I'm hoping that teams.
What the hell's going on there? What's happened there? Is that not a goal? Surely not.
What's just happened?
I don't know, but it's in the net. Edison's dropped. Did Edison try and take the kick early? Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Well, no, he did. There is, yeah. I don't think it's in his hands when, yeah.
Lucky though.
We know City are coming back here. We know they're coming back.
Teams are learning though that you've got to attack City to get anything from it, right? You can't just sit back like Bournemouth did. So I'm hoping more teams actually try and go toe-to-toe with them a little bit more.
Walker, go on, long ball over the top to. Oh, could be. Oh no, what's that? What was that? Is that a highlight? Why did they show that? That was an aimless ball from Walker.
Yeah,
that's a bit odd.
Why did they show that?
Don't know. No idea. It's because Man City are booing. Maybe the crowd are booing and they're disjointed. It's Man City's turn to look like they're faltering. Right.
God, I mean, I would never have a 9-0 Liverpool with no Salah involvement and then a 2-0 Palace.
No,
nuts.
It's coming. City are going to come back.
Yeah, they always do. Haaland brace,
at least. Bernardo. There we go. That's one back. Bernardo Silva. Okay. We passed it out to him. Rodri with the assist.
That's a very meaningless goal, though, isn't it?
Low impact goal. That's fine. That means that unless, well, I suppose it doesn't minimise what Haaland could do, but.
I'd be raging if I'd sold Mount for Gundogan.
Yep. So at least you escaped that. And that would have been the player you got, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And there'll be managers out there who went for that. Well, I don't understand. Was he injured? I don't know. That's strange. He hasn't come on yet.
No. I guess
maybe it's just because they're saving him for midweek.
Yeah, he's played free, isn't he?
What a run, Bernardo. Oh, my God. Oh, my word.
Oh, he should have passed it, though. Tried to do too much. Where's he playing? Right wing? Is he playing right wing?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Well, no, he can't be because Mahrez started. So no, he's just playing as the 8, isn't he? He's just playing as the 8.
He's drifting very over to the right.
Gundogan's on now. I can see. Cancelo off. Okay, well that's interesting.
Okay, that's not great.
Kevin with the cross. Come on, let's have it.
Bury it. Oh, no.
Odin, and there's how he's going to score that, isn't he? He's going to score that. 2-2.
Easy.
That's fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Another attacking return from Foden. 2-2. 2-0 down. You can never write him off, can you?
Going to get a hat-trick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Going to get a hat-trick.
Lovely ball.
I mean, it's like, I think why people are watching is because they've worked out, if I hadn't have wild carded, I would have had like a massive haul. And I would have, I'd have had KDB captain though. I wouldn't have had Haaland captain. Oh no! Of course. If I wouldn't have wildcarded, oh god, I don't know what.
It's hard to know, isn't it, to work out?
It is hard to know. I mean, I was always going to wildcard though, because of the Jesus situation. Kevin, go on, shoot. No. Corner. We're going to get nothing out of De Bruyne, aren't we?
Something from De Bruyne would be nice.
Laid off to Bernardo. Bernardo in. Bernardo's all over the shop. Oh, look at that. Easy. Stones to Alfie. Not Alfie, so I keep calling him Alfie.
Bloody Haaland.
Erling. A brace from Erling Haaland.
I said on BlackBox, didn't I, that he's got a hat-trick coming at some point.
Yeah, but you just expect when they score goals that De Bruyne will get something, right? And he hasn't yet, you know.
I know Slippers and Luke have got Haaland, Trent, Diaz, all the guys.
And with before I played the wild card, I had all of those players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've only got one of them, which is Trent now. So I have wild carded Diaz and Haaland out, and so far they've got 2 goals each. Not great, is it?
No.
And it's not over yet. He's probably going to get another one in there.
He'll get a hat-trick, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd kind of already resigned myself to this, so it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
That's why I've got the whiskey next to me.
I mean, you know, obviously if Tony gets nothing and Jesus gets nothing, that's not great. Yeah. I've got to hope I get something from my players.
Thing is, I can't complain too much.
Gundogan to Haaland, is he going to hold them off? Of course he is. Yep. There we go. Hat-trick.
So strong. Yeah. And there's the Gundogan assist that I could have had.
Deary me. Nothing for De Bruyne in a 4-2. Okay. It's not good. I can't lie. Yeah, it's hurting.
So 15-pointer for Haaland.
Let me just remind you to my list of pain that I mentioned at the start. Okay, first item was Haaland hat-trick, KDB blank. That's happened. That's just happened.
Oh my God.
Second point was Salah blank, Diaz return. That's happened in a 9-0. That's happened.
Yep.
So the third point was Rodrigo penalty miss, Sanchez saved. Right, that could happen. Right. Jesus blank, Saka Hall.
Oh God.
And then a Ward clean sheet. So there's 2 out of 2 have happened so far, as basically on my list of pain.
Haaland's coming off, Mark. Yay.
Well, there you go. That's the problem, you see. That's the X-Men's. That's why I don't have him.
There's a justification.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the week, right? Because is he going to play these 3 games? So he might do. What minute was he off there? Do we know?
84.
I mean, obviously, as a Forest fan, I really hope he doesn't play in the week.
Oh God, I've got to watch Forest without Haaland.
Oh dear. Yeah.
That might push me towards a wild card, to be honest.
What, Haaland? Yeah, but I did this.
I've got 2 frees actually. I could get him.
Thing is, I did this. I got Haaland in off the back of the West Ham performance and regretted it because I planned to get KDB, and then of course KDB was the one who returned. It's just, you know, KDB's not going to go many games like that and get nothing, is he? So,
my plan was always give KDB until game week 8, and I figured there'd probably be a couple of shifts between them. And you know, KDB had the bigger haul the other week,
but what's interesting here is like the majority went Salah captain, and Haaland got the hat trick. So that is surely going to make us think from now on. I think Salah's going to have sales, isn't he? I think when we look at this, he's going to have sales, right? I would have thought, because anyone who hasn't got Haaland, the best way of getting him is either selling Kane or Salah, I would have thought, because they're the most popular players you've got if you don't have Haaland. Would that be about right?
Yeah.
Well, Salah's probably going to go down in price, which would be crazy. Has he ever gone down in price? Must have done, I expect. But...
Is he? Yeah, he might have gone up a bit though, hasn't he? Because he got the big haul.
No, he's 13.
He's still
13. He hasn't gone up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was
so not good. Both my items so far from the list of pain have happened. If Rodrigo does miss a penalty and Sanchez saves it, that'll be pretty ridiculous, because I would have just been like Nostradamus and predicted these things to happen.
It just shows, doesn't it, that we overanalyze stuff a lot, don't we? Like we overanalyze a lot of what Pep says and minutes and all that kind of thing. Like,
yeah. Oh well, yeah. I was always suspicious about that. I always think like, let's wait and see what happens over these 3 game weeks. But the thing is, maybe I should have gone Haaland and not KDB. It was a close call, but I like the 3 strikers. I like Tony, Mitrovic, and Jesus. I like those 3, and they'll do well. They'll have a good season.
Haaland's
they're not going to match.
Haaland's XGI per 90 going into this was like 0.8, wasn't it? So it was always. Yeah. I mean, he's always going to get chances. It's just you back De Bruyne to get something from it as well.
Yeah, and De Bruyne has only got to get an assist or 2, and he's got bonus, hasn't he? Right, that's the way it works with him. So, but you know, De Bruyne won the first home game, definitely, didn't he, against Bournemouth? He definitely won that. He got the big return there, and Haaland's won this one. So it's not that we're sitting here thinking, oh, De Bruyne's not done it. He's done it only a couple of weeks ago, so it's all right. Not panic stations.
No,
it's all right.
No.
Oh dear. But
what game do you reckon?
To be honest, the Diaz return hurts more than that. Really,
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
I can't.
So,
that doesn't hurt me. I just never went near him. To be fair, I didn't want the triple Liverpool off the back of what I saw in United. It's a weird season already, isn't it? Like you got, no, we haven't had United next. I wonder how United got on against Southampton.
I think they would have won. I mean, we've gone 2-1, haven't we, both of us? So
you'd think so, but yeah, I mean, those are two big games, aren't they? If Southampton beat United, do you reckon it wouldn't have been ahead of either of these two? I wouldn't have thought. Not with City coming back from 2-0.
Now, hopefully, the number of people watching has gone down because the two big pain points have happened. Right, so Lynn's going to tell me it's gone down to like 3,000.
Yeah, Lynn, how many watching now? Can you let me know?
Hopefully, it's gone down from the 4,000 that it was before. Because surely it can't get worse than that. I mean, that's two of my list already.
Oh, he should have been sent off.
Who?
Haaland.
Haaland?
Disgusting.
Was he? Where?
Kicked a bloke in the head. Should have been a red. Feel robbed. Interesting Cancelo being taken off and then them going on to win.
Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? What were they doing there? That's a bit... Well, I've never seen Cancelo come off.
I would guess they just had complete control in
rest
that game,
him for
right?
the week. No, rest him for the week, maybe.
We're not going to rest him. They were 2-0 down, weren't they, at the time?
Oh, well, they 2-0 down at the time.
Oh,
maybe you're right.
2-1. It's dropped a bit, Mark. 4,700.
Yeah, so that's good. I think the worst is over now. I can sit back and relax.
I mean, the worst.
And,
the worst is pretty bad.
The worst is pretty bad. I've got a red arrow probably again. Well, we have because we haven't got. Neither of us have got Haaland.
You
so we're
can't
both
have got a red
probably
arrow. You're at the bottom of the bloody rankings. How can you got a red?
Well, I need something to come in for me, right? So far, I've only had two of my players play. Have I? No, Walker's played. So
Arsenal next.
I've had. All right. So I just need Jesus to do something here, right? Okay, if Saka gets more points than him, fine. But as long as Saka doesn't get like a brace or something crazy. What did I put?
Oh, Zinchenko. Come on, Zinchenko.
I put down...
Oh, why is Tierney playing? Why is Zinchenko not playing? Zinchenko's not playing. Brilliant.
I did warn you about this, I did say...
You warned me after I bought him.
Fit. I said Tierney's fit and he's going to come in at some point. Obviously, Zinchenko's going to play midweek, isn't he? You've got a sub, haven't you? Oh, perhaps Mitrovic is going to get sent off. He headbutted someone in the first away game, didn't he? Maybe I've
got Pereira coming in if Zinchenko gets no minutes.
Right, so you got Pereira here.
So I'm hoping,
Zinchenko will come on though, won't he?
I'm hoping for a. Oh, he'll definitely come on. Yeah.
So here, what would be bad for me is like a Saka brace, wouldn't it? I mean, that'll be a kick in the balls after what I've just seen for the first two games. I mean,
I can't believe Zinchenko's been.
It could happen.
So good.
Why? He knew it was a risk.
Yeah, but he was like
3 games in a week. He was going to miss one with Tierney fit, wasn't he?
True. Well, I just hope it's this one. I hope he doesn't miss another one.
Yeah. And you hope Fulham score, right?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You haven't lost much.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Right, Saka going to go mad because he's not looked involved enough for me in these games previously. He's a great player. I don't have to tell me that. That was Jesus knocking it back.
Jesus to Xhaka, yeah.
Xhaka.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, could have been Zinchenko. Would have buried that.
Yeah, I mean, Saka's bound to return eventually. So, I'm philosophical about it. It could be this game. Here we go. Jesus going to set him up far post? No.
Good defending. Oh, he's out of action for the next.
See, this is interesting because Salah blanked. A lot of would have gone Jesus captain. So if he blanked, that's going to hurt, isn't it? Because people with Haaland would have gone one of those two.
Oh, bloody hell. He scored from a corner.
Martinelli, yeah.
I didn't know Martinelli was on corners.
Yeah. Taken a few this season.
Assumed it'd be Odegaard.
Not much happening.
No.
It's slow, isn't it? It's slow. Not what I expected from Arsenal. They haven't really gone amongst them.
Well, not what I expected from the third game after the other two.
No, there must be goals in this, otherwise they wouldn't show it.
No, there must be something. There must be something happening.
Which probably means like Brighton Leeds is 0-0. That'll be the last game. I'm waiting for the Saka return. It's coming, isn't it? It's definitely coming. Here we go. Here it comes. Saka's going to finish. Here we go. Yeah. Oh no, he missed it.
Oh, he's missed it.
Thought that was it, you see.
So did I.
That was it.
He looks sharp though. Is you selling?
Well, yeah.
You selling and buying players really gives them a lift, doesn't it?
It does. It's amazing how that happens. Well, psychologically, they get a lift from that.
You've broken you've broken Salah, and you've
yeah, broken Salah.
You've inspired Haaland, Saka, and Diaz.
Well, I got a goal from Diaz when I owned him. So.
Why is this game fourth?
I don't know what's going on. Jesus is going to blank. I mean, look, Jesus, here we go. Yes. Oh no,
terrible shot, terrible effort. Oh, you've broken Jesus as well.
Yeah, I've gone
80% of managers, Mark.
I've done it for them, haven't I?
Yep.
Sacco is going to be the new power. 55 minutes. Oh, is Mitrovic going to score? Maybe that's it. And I've got him on the bench. Maybe that's it. No.
Oh,
look at that. That's the first time Fulham have been in their half. In the highlights.
That was Ben White. That was good defending from White.
In the air as well.
Yeah, very nice.
But this can't be 0-0, can it? Why would it be the third game?
Would you have White in the England squad?
No, not at the moment. I think there were better players ahead of him, aren't there? I don't know. I'd have to sit and think about it.
I don't know. Not many.
Oh, Mitrovic has nicked it.
Oh, he's going to score.
He has scored.
Yep.
So he's first on my bench.
Oh, no.
But to be honest, that's all right? Because I've got Mitrovic, right? So it's not a... He's a player that people are going to want, and I've got him, so I'm ahead there. I don't mind that. Oh, I haven't got his points, and I probably won't get his points unless I lose a player tomorrow. But, you know, he's going to go up in price probably tonight.
That is such good play from Mitrovic.
And I don't lose a clean sheet because I don't have an Arsenal defender, so that's it. I'm all right with that. That's actually not a bad goal. It would have been nice to have the points, but, you know.
I think Fulham are going to go on and win this. That's why... Tierney off for Nketiah. That's interesting. People saying that I shouldn't be eating on stream. Well, I want to enjoy my aero, so I'm not.
Saka assist? Yeah, Saka assist.
Oh, who scored that? Odegaard.
Saka assist there.
God, you'd be flying if you hadn't wildcarded.
Well, yeah, would have been, but you know, no goal. You give that as no goal? I think it's a goal. They'll give it to him. Yeah. They'll give it to him. It's on target. Oof. They'll give it to him. It might not have been on target.
I'm guessing he was trying to bend it.
So that's an assist for Saka. So it is going to be a Jesus blank Saka return, which is my third item on the list. I said Saka haul. It's not really a haul, is it? An assist at the moment.
No, a 5.
But we'll see.
Might get some more. 66. Plenty of time to go.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Coming to life. I can't believe what Gabriel did. That's very unlike him. Normally he's the kind of reliable one.
Yeah.
They got mistakes in him then. Saliba's scoring an own goal. And
well, I always thought Ramsdale's got mistakes in him, but the defences look pretty secure.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, Saliba. I don't think Gabriel's like error prone. He's any defenders.
Oh, Andreas corner here. You might get something if Zinchenko's.
That'd be nice.
Yes. Oh, that was Mitrovic again. See, Fulham's ploy is obvious, right? But no one seems to be able to stop it.
They can't.
Like Mitrovic is getting chances all the time, isn't he?
That's what I saw in that Brentford game. I was
and you just think, well, it's not a mystery, is it? What they're going to do? Yet no one seems to be equipped to deal with it.
Thomas Frank knows how to set up against Mitrovic, but what can you do? He was just winning everything in the air.
No, which is why I got him, because I just look at it and think, well, I'm going to want him eventually. I mean, I should have played him. Obviously,
I think he's brilliant. He should get 15 goals this season. I think Mitrovic.
Oh, what's this? Who's that?
Oh,
I don't know.
Who's that?
It happened very quickly.
Look like Pepe, but he's not still.
No, Pepe's gone now, is it?
Oh, it's Nketiah.
Oh, of course it is.
Lovely,
he's come on. I missed he come on. Did he come on?
I didn't think he'd come on. I remember I did say
85 minutes. Is Saka going to get a penalty or something?
Oh,
this isn't that bad at the moment. 1-1 though. It's a bit of a mystery why this is the third game. I guess they're going in league position order, maybe.
Must be. Bad result for all the Arsenal. Oh,
what's that, Gabriel?
Oh my God, what's going on?
That's Gabriel goal.
He's redeemed himself. No assist.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? No assist? Why would it be no assist?
They haven't given one.
It would be an assist, I think. I'd give that. He's aiming for the near post area, and it scored in the near post area. That's an assist.
Yeah, but he punches it in.
Doesn't matter. That's a Martinelli assist. Yeah, I hope they gave that, because that's an assist. The ball was delivered to the area in which the goal was scored from. Doesn't matter how many touches there were, unless there was an Arsenal touch. That would be an assist to Martinelli. So if they haven't given that, that'll be interesting. I would have given it. Definitely.
Okay.
I mean, there was a mess of touches, but it doesn't matter. Unless there was an Arsenal touch in there. then it would go to an assist to that player. But this is all right. I think Saka's gone off, hasn't he? Is Saka still on?
No, he's still on, I think.
Is he?
Haven't seen him go off. Good save from Ramsdale.
Mm.
This is the kind of game, like, Arsenal wouldn't have won this game last
that's
season.
all right. Saka got an assist. All right. Not great. Jesus blank. Not great. Not great.
Mitrovic on your bench.
Yeah, not great. But, what can you do?
I mean, I have no points either, so don't worry.
No.
I've got nothing.
What this reminds us about, right, and why this is actually quite useful sometimes, it does remind us how out of control this is. And there's something about it when you, on a normal Saturday, when the games are all coming in at different times, obviously you don't have any control, but there's something about watching it all in one go that makes you feel more out of control than ever, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Doesn't it make you realise that I'm not beating myself up because there's nothing I could have done about this other than not play the wild card, of course, but I don't think... it didn't cross my mind not to play it, so it's not like I was deliberating ages not to play it.
They're the worst ones. The worst ones are like the 50-50 calls, like when you go one way and the other thing happens. Like, I think when it's... I mean, it's just ridiculous, though. Like, Jesus blanking, Diaz scoring. Okay, maybe that's not so ridiculous, but Salah blanking in a 9-0, Haaland hauling with nothing for De Bruyne and Jesus blanking.
Yeah, and I had Haaland and Diaz before the wild card.
What do I do with Zinchenko now then? I hold him, right?
Oh, we'll play him midweek, won't it? We'll start midweek.
Well, I hope so, but...
But now you've got a rotation risk on a regular basis because European games, right? So one of them's going to play Europe and one's going to play League. Yeah,
I mean, they're going to... Yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised Zinchenko missed that one, but I'm guessing they just want to get some minutes for Tierney because he's barely played.
How would you feel about the Mitrovic thing? Yes, he's on your bench, so you're not getting the points. But actually, I'm quite happy about that because I look at it and think, well, other managers are going to want him because he's scoring goals all the time now. What's he got? He's got 5 for the season, hasn't he now, or 4?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So he's a player that, I don't mind the fact he's on my bench. Yeah, I could have done with the points, but I've got him, and others now will want him, and he's probably going to rise tonight.
But are you going to play Tony at home to Everton or Mitrovic away at Arsenal? Like,
exactly. And I'm going to play Mitrovic home to Brighton in the week and probably not play Perisic. So
yeah, I did fancy Mitrovic in this game. I thought he could cause a bit of a...
Oh, yeah, you did say that, didn't you?
Yeah, to be fair, I fancy him in pretty much every game. I think he's because we were talking about Tony versus Mitrovic on BlackBox, weren't we? And I was saying I don't think there's a lot in it, even despite the fixtures being much more in Tony's favour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mitrovic is just the way Fulham play is just ridiculous. Like,
it just seems like in any game he's going to come out with at least 2 or 3 chances, doesn't he? It seems, which is what you want, right? He's not going to keep pace of Haaland, of course, but that's what De Bruyne's there to do. But he didn't do it today, did he?
Nope.
In any way, shape, or form. And that's it. I mean, we've got to analyse the game a bit more and look at the data and see. It looked like Silva was the one, Bernardo was the one getting forward, wasn't he?
Surely he's not going to be an option again, is
he? I mean, we didn't really see De Bruyne at the sharp end involved, even assisting the assister, really.
It's always a risk of him. Always a risk of him. They weren't in control, right? So when they're not in control, he's going to drop back a bit and try and beef up the midfield. And that's why, and then they've got the 8s that can push forward, and he doesn't need to. It's when they're in complete control, he can go forward as much as he wants. But when they're not, that's kind of what happens.
You notice that when City are in trouble, when they're having to claw the game back, he always drops deep and dictates. And then they bring on players.
It's same with Kane. Kane at Spurs. It's just a way of getting more control in the midfield. It makes complete sense, but it's not ideal for a 12 million midfield asset when they start doing
and maybe I've got to look at it. Maybe I will have to go Haaland eventually, but
Haaland just is the obvious choice. Like I still think he is. But I started with De Bruyne. I made that bed, and it wasn't worth the transfers to try and fix it. So I'll stick with him.
Chelsea, what are you wanting here?
I don't really know.
I haven't got anything in this game.
We've got James. I mean, I've got Mount and Ward.
Oh, Chalobah starting. Interesting. It's his first start of the season. I was wondering why Chalobah hasn't been starting before
Mount
now.
wasn't in the team.
I think they're playing 4 at the back.
Mount wasn't even in the team.
He was in the team.
Was he? Okay.
Yep. Don't worry. It's fine.
God.
Oh, dear.
No Maddison. I mean, Chelsea should win this, surely, fairly comfortably. What
I don't want here is a Ward clean sheet, which surely doesn't happen. I mean, I'm being nasty there, saying I don't want a Ward clean sheet. It doesn't affect me.
There is absolutely no way Ward keeps a clean sheet in this game.
You wouldn't have thought so,
I mean,
would
that's
you?
a penalty. Go on, give Ward
a pen.
Give Ward a chance.
Jorginho would take that.
Give Ward a chance at a penalty save. That'd be nice.
Has he given it?
He's given it, yeah. Oh, please save a penalty, Ward.
Oh, no, surely not. I mean, basically, this would be... If this comes in... I said Ward clean sheet, didn't I?
I'm doing a shot of whiskey if Ward saves
I said Rodrigo penalty miss, Sanchez save. Oh, he's going to give it offside anyway, so it's all right. Going to give it offside. I wouldn't be showing this if it was onside. There we go.
Give him a chance at a penalty save. It's all he's got. It's all he's got in this game.
I mean, Jorginho's one of those, isn't he? Like he's meant to be one of the best takers in the world, but
I never fully miss one.
Yeah, he will miss one or two.
Even though he's got a good record, I still don't.
No,
I don't like that. I think he has stopped doing that kind of stuttery run up so much now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He does just blast him a bit more, but.
Right, come on, Reece, pull something out the bag. I need some points. Are they going to give that for handball? Johnny Evans.
Go on, give it.
He's walked away like a guilty man.
Yeah, isn't he?
That's
right
hit him on the chest.
I don't even know why they're bothering to
Why
show
did he
that.
Why did he look so guilty?
I know. Why didn't bothering to show it?
Oh, Cucurella, what you done there?
God,
what's going on there?
Down.
That's Gallagher, isn't it? He's already been booked. He's off. Oh, this is going to be a Ward clean sheat.
He's off.
I can't believe it. It's going to be a Ward clean sheet. I don't understand it. No, I don't understand. No, Siri, I don't understand either.
I thought that said the end of Gallagher's career,
challenge.
and it says the first red. He was awful last week as well, Gallagher. I don't know what's happened to him.
Well, that's him out on loan, isn't it?
Chelsea are like you. They seem to break players when they've been good in the last year.
Surely, I mean, Leicester are going to keep their first clean sheet of the season, aren't they?
No.
They are.
They're incapable of keeping a clean sheet, Mark. Yeah, I know, but they're incapable of keeping a clean sheet.
Oh, they're 1-0 up. They're 1-0 up.
Was it Ward?
What's happened here? Has he given the goal? Has he not given the goal? No, he's given a free kick.
He's given a free kick. And he's
foul on Mendy.
He's booking some as well, I think. No.
Dear me. Every time we do a match day challenge with Chelsea, they get a man sent off. I had Lukaku when Reece James got sent off.
Oh, yeah.
What are they giving there? They're giving a handball on the line.
I can't believe Gallagher.
He's fouling. He's fouling Mendy there. He's all over him.
You have an amazing season at Palace. You come back to Chelsea, trying to get an injury to establish yourself.
Trying too hard. It's classic, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're
trying too hard.
That is very true. Go on.
Oh,
that was really
yeah. Hit the stanchion, which I love saying.
The way he hit that was beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, there's no doubt in his ability. He's a great player.
Oh.
This is going to be a 0-0. I can't believe that. But who would have played Ward, though?
He won't be a 0-0. He won't be a 0-0.
No one would have played Ward, surely, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Might be. I'll have to move over to the whiskey.
Can you pass it to me?
You haven't used our little swear thing very often.
I have. I've used it a couple of times. I haven't felt that bad. I'm sure people must have expected me to spontaneously combust. But, I was prepared for it. You don't go into this thinking, oh, Haaland's not going to get anything, do you? So the Diaz-Salah thing is cruel, but what can you do about that? I mean, blimey. That's just 9-0. Salah gets nothing. I mean,
Mount off at half-time.
Oh, he's got to go for you. He's got to go for you, Az. There's a goal. There's a goal. There's Sterling. Oh, I picked him in the one challenge.
Cucurella assist. More points for Slippers.
Yeah. Cucurella, who I had on the first wild card, of course, that I showed on Wednesday.
Mount off at half-time. I could have.
He's having a miserable season, isn't he?
Could have had Diaz. Could have had anyone.
Yeah.
Literally, he's now the only 8 million midfielder not to get anything. He's the worst 8 million I could have picked.
Yeah. Yeah, because Saka's got 2 assists, hasn't he?
Yeah. Stupid game. Yeah. I hate FPL. I've lost my
Come on, keep the clean sheet, Reece James. At least get me something. You didn't start Ward, though, did you?
Yeah, well, I haven't got anyone else. It's him or Iverson.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, there's me saying who would have started Ward. Of course, people were starting Ward, wouldn't they? Sterling's going to get 2. Oh. Deary me. He should have done, really. Cucurella again.
Yeah.
Who was on the wild card I showed on Wednesday, of course. Oh, saved. Credit to Sterling. I was about to say it was a bad miss, but it was a good save. Ah, dear me. Red arrow from 6 million. Oh, Reece James assist.
Sterling again.
Goal. Yeah. Did consider Sterling once, a little bit. I thought it was too radical. I thought he'd do well in this game. I backed him in that.
Yeah, I thought Leeds and Leicester were two games that would suit him, but obviously didn't get anything in the.
Yeah, it's whether or not this. Game. I mean, I hope this this means he kicks on, right? Because I love him to be a factor. It'd be great having a 10 million midfielder who's playing up front, and affecting the FPL. It'd be great. So, well played if you had him, but not many did, I don't think. Please keep the clean sheet. Oh, you swine. Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, what goal?
So just the assist for Reece James. That would have been a decent score otherwise from Reece.
I'm really upset with Mount. I'm just sad.
It's a demise. It's a decline, isn't it? Really.
I can't say I'm surprised. I think I had to keep him though, didn't I? I had to keep him against Leicester.
I think you had to give him this game, yeah.
And now he's been benched. Now they've scored 2
goals. So what
goals.
are you thinking, Diaz? Because he'll be going up in price, Diaz, won't he? Can you stretch to Diaz? Are you going to go there?
I can get Diaz. Yeah. If I get Diaz though,
Vardy's
that's a goal. Oh, he's missed it. If I get Diaz, I can't afford to upgrade Ward. So I need to go down.
What are you going to do then? You're going to go down to Rodrigo or something?
I don't know.
Gundogan? Or is today's scared you off Gundogan?
Well,
I don't think you can let one game scare you off Gundogan.
I know, but if Silva's, oh my God.
Chelsea defence creaking, not for the first time this season.
But I mean, Silva scored, didn't he? And looked quite good. So there's no guarantee that Gundogan does come straight back in. So I don't think
I think he will come in and then Silva will start for one of the wire players, I expect, midweek.
Just the worst. It's been the worst result for us on every match. Look at that, 2-1 Chelsea. And
I mean, the only returns. What returns have you got so far? I've basically just got that James assist. That's all I've got.
That's it, and obviously Trent and.
Oh, and Trent, yeah, Trent.
That's it for me as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you've got Tony to come. At least you've got a little bit of excitement.
I've got Tony and Rodrigo to come, but I don't think there'll be any goals in those games. I bet you Sanchez gets the clean sheet. I've got hope Raya gets a clean sheet against Everton, haven't I?
I haven't got anything interesting in those matches because I haven't got any Leeds or Brighton.
And no Brentford.
No Brentford.
So I've got 3 players to come in.
So I'm definitely on a red, I'd imagine.
What have you got left to come then in your game week?
I've got Perisic tomorrow.
So have I, yeah.
And that's about it, isn't it? I don't think I've got anyone else.
So your team has just been played out and you've got one...
Yeah.
You got returns from Trent and James?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah.
This is why people tune in to BlackBox, right? Because, we're we're having the most terrible start of the season. I mean, at the moment then, I'm going to beat you this week, even though I've had a bad game week.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
At least I've got...
we had 4 players different, didn't we?
Yeah. We had Ward v Raya.
Yeah. And you've had Ward gone.
Yeah.
Mount versus Rodrigo, and you've had Mount gone.
Yeah.
Cancelo versus Walker, and that was even.
Yeah.
And then Tony versus you had someone decent, I think.
Did I?
At the back.
Doesn't sound
Zinchenko's?
Yeah. Tony versus Zinchenko.
And Zinchenko's gone. Didn't even play, did he? Did he even come on?
Two from Pereira.
So you have had a disaster, basically. So even though people have tuned in to probably watch my agony, you hadn't exactly had a great evening from this.
I mean,
really.
I think a lot of people would have had a bad week unless they had Haaland.
Yeah.
There's not a huge amount of hauls.
And if you had Haaland and you captain Salah, you're not going to beat yourself up about it, but you are going to go, blimey.
I know. Yeah.
What a freakish week. I mean, if you'd have said, right, one of the heavy hitters is going to get a hat-trick, and you said the score was Liverpool 9, Bournemouth 0, City 4, Palace 2, which of the heavy hitters got the hat-trick? You'd be going,
I know.
Salah.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah. Raheem Sterling. If anyone is watching, I keep forgetting that we're actually live and people are watching this.
We're just having a chat.
Yeah. If people are watching this and they've got Sterling, congratulations.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah, if you've kept him for this long, then good effort. Also, if you are watching this stream, do make sure you subscribe to the channel as we head towards 30,000. Do give us this stream a like as well, because we are both in pain, a lot of pain. And also do vote for us in the Football Content Awards. You don't have to vote for us for like our expert opinion. Just vote for us for our entertainment value.
Yeah. Is there a football figure of fun category? No.
I was gonna do Mount and Ward to Gundogan and Sanchez. That was gonna be my move that we talked about on Black Box.
Well, we haven't seen United yet. Strangely, we haven't seen them yet. Does that mean there's not many goals in the game? You'd have thought United would be up by now, wouldn't you?
No, Sanchez and Gundogan, I said. So Gundogan's already got...
Oh, Sanchez, the Brighton keeper. Sorry,
yeah.
I thought you meant Sancho. Sorry, I thought you said Sancho.
What I got?
Right, here we go. Leeds and Brighton. So there might be a goal in this, given that it's next and it's before the other two games.
Come on, Brighton.
Come on, Rodrigo.
Come on. I don't care what. I don't care what.
I just need the Leeds goal.
Come on.
Because I was going to get Sanchez and I went Raya instead. I need a Leeds goal. Doesn't even matter if Rodrigo doesn't get it. Let's face it, Rodrigo's going to get nothing, is he?
Our new boy started.
Yeah, he's a good player, this guy. Estupiñán,
very good.
Colombian.
Very good. Yep, Sanchez can get a clean sheet in this. I don't care.
He's a flyer. I'll tell you, he's a flyer. Estupiñán.
If we win this, we are doing so well in the league.
Just want a Leeds goal. Just a Leeds goal, so I don't regret the Sanchez decision. I did on my list of pain. I said Rodrigo missed penalty, Sanchez save. Surely that can't happen.
We'll win this, I think.
Yeah, I think I said 2-1, didn't I? Did I predict 2-1? I think I did.
What to Brighton?
Yeah, I think so.
Pascal.
Oh, goal! No.
Oh,
no, Webster.
That's Webster. What a ball! Beautiful floated ball.
Looking forward to the Forest Brighton game.
Yeah, we got
Quite
a ticket,
haven't we?
Yep. Go with my entire family.
Yep, looking forward to that. That'd be good to meet him. I mean, under better circumstances for Brighton fans, but I'm sure you'll get over it.
just to warn you, my dad is a nightmare to watch Brighton with.
Is he?
Absolute nightmare. Yeah. He'll complain.
Really?
He'll just complain at everything, literally everything that happens. Every misplaced pass, everything that isn't like inch perfect will be met with intense.
Like I mean, I have a go at opponents and referees a lot. I swear a lot, but I don't have a go at my own team. I'm quite positive.
Yeah, no, my dad is not a very positive person when it comes to that. But I mean, he's right a lot of the time.
No.
So.
Oh, Gross cutting in.
Oh,
Brighton all over them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get my Leeds goal from what I've seen so far here.
I haven't seen Rodrigo have a touch yet.
Sanchez clean sheets probably nailed on. Oh, what do we do about this season, Az? Well, it's a funny season, isn't it?
I think we're both just going to have resign ourselves to a 3 million rank on our rank history mark. You know, it's
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, it's just.
At least you're not working for Scout anymore. Oh, that's typical.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
bloody
relying on a good rank.
I tell you, my dad will be fuming at that because that's exactly what Gross did.
That's gross. Yeah,
he's not good
at
those.
He's timing his runs, but he's not.
He's not good at those like near post conversions. He's
If this is 0-0, it basically means all the remaining games are 0-0. Oh, Leeds attack. Here we go. Oh, what was that? That was Rodrigo as well. That's terrible. Oh dear, Leeds are poor, aren't they? Leeds have been poor. Brighton have got a
great ball.
Is that Gross running through?
No, he's not that.
No, it's McAllister, was it?
It can't be. Gross is not fast.
It was a good ball from Gross.
Yeah, he's having a great start to the season. It's Gross.
First time pass. What a pass that is!
Took out 3 defenders.
Yeah, he'll be in the pundits' analysis after this.
He should have taken it round him. Should have taken it with his right foot. I don't know why he tried to sort of toe poke it with his left. Changes
some leads. Sinisterra on.
Oh, I could have got Gundogan and Sanchez in and had so many more points.
Oh dear, that should have been in. That was Sinisterra, wasn't it, at the end?
I like the look of Sinisterra.
Yeah.
Based on that one.
Based on that goal midweek.
One Carabao Cup appearance.
Good goal, wasn't it? But no, he is a good player. And eventually, I think when Bamford's fit, Rodrigo's struggled to start. But yeah. Don't see it at the moment.
There must be a goal in this game at some point.
You'd think, wouldn't you? Unless all the games are 0-0 from now on. Perhaps they are.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. And it's
lovely. Was that Gross?
No, it is. Yeah, Pascal Gross. Assist Trossard.
Another highly owned player. Mark.
Points. Yeah, there you go.
Lots of people have got grossing.
Yeah, absolute plummeting.
Yeah.
7 million rank overnight, do you reckon I'll be?
I won't be far behind.
Oh, dearie me. This couldn't have gone... So basically, this couldn't have gone much worse for us so far, really.
Craig, I mean, Gross, I don't know what's happened to Gross this season. He's just... Look at that. It's a lovely finish.
Yeah.
I'm having some more aero, everyone. I'm both happy. I'm happy that Brighton have scored,
your,
but also, a bit upset that
is that your Mount player then? You go Mount to Gross?
Well, I could do. Don't know what to do with the money.
It's going to be 1-0 then, isn't it?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was a chance though. My word. I never considered Gross in the wildcards. I can't say that's because I guess he's going to be one of those players where we always think he's not going to maintain it, but he has, and maybe he will.
I mean, Rodrigo was the obvious one, wasn't he? I think.
I had to go Rodrigo. There we go. 1-0 clean sheet for Sanchez, which I didn't have. I should have gone Sanchez.
So if I got Gundogan and Sanchez in, that would have been 10, and Mount and Ward.
Assist and clean sheet. Yeah.
Ward and Mount have got 2. So
why didn't you do it? Did you decide to roll instead?
I didn't do it because I wanted to keep Mount for 1 week.
Right. You said you were going to do it at the end of the show.
I nearly did. I literally had my finger over the make transfers button and then chickened out. I do think though I am questioning Gundogan. So yeah, I'm not really sure what.
I think he starts midweek. Having missed this one, he'll start against Forest.
There's always going to be that question mark around him though. So
yeah, I guess so. Now
I
must admit,
we're
having a disaster.
But Brighton, I mean, Brighton.
Brighton. What a start!
Must be like third.
Where are they now?
Probably fourth after Liverpool, City, and Arsenal. Well, we had 2 draws and 1 draw and 3 wins.
So nothing from Rodrigo. So I've got to hope now that Raya keeps a clean sheet against Everton. Otherwise, I've made the wrong call on the keeper this week. I looked at it and thought, I've got Rodrigo. Leeds have started the season well. They could nick a goal, whereas Everton are going to Brentford with Rondon up front. And to be honest, they were quite fortunate to score against Forest Everton. We gave them that goal. And Brentford at home, I fancy them for the clean sheet. So I think the logic was there going Raya over Sanchez, but we'll see what happens next, won't we? I'm hoping I get something from Tony. God, I need something from Tony.
Is that the last game? There's one more.
There's
and
2
United.
more.
And United.
Yes, United, and there's
United, Southampton, right down the bottom. It must be a 1-0 United. Well,
both.
I can't remember. I would never have thought. This game hasn't exactly been electrifying.
No.
For United to be below this game, that must have been a stinker of a match.
Maybe they just have done it in league place in order. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe that's how they're. Maybe they're being fairer about it. There has been some controversy about, why is my team always last?
Well, Chelsea aren't ahead of Brighton.
No, they're not, are they? No. Yeah.
So they've only had
and Leeds are doing well. Leeds are up there, so this would have been higher than that game.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at that. It's a great finish.
Yeah, he'd be going up in price again, won't he?
Yep. Still cheap.
There's some managers out there who have got Robertson, Trent, Diaz, Haaland, maybe even captain, and Pascal Gross. Yep. Who are feeling a lot better about things than we are now.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. Like you only really need one of them, don't you? You just need one of these kind of extra guys to kind of come in. It can kind of salvage your week.
A goal from Tony and a clean sheet from Raya, and then something from Perisic tomorrow, and it's not disastrous, right? It's bad, but it's not disastrous. I mean, it's like game week 4 as well, And looking at that 9-0, even though Salah got nothing, I've got to look at that and think, I'd have to have got Salah, wouldn't I? Because Liverpool are going to surely gain some confidence from that for the midweek game against Newcastle. So tough game though, that one, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Be a ding-dong battle because on the break, Sam Maximin and so on are going to be going to carry a threat.
What do you think of the?
What do you think here then?
What do you think of United? What do you think of the Isak signing for Newcastle?
Yeah, he's handy. He's pacey, can dribble. He's only got 6 goals in his last season, wasn't he? He got 26 appearances. So he's had some confidence drained out of him, but he's highly regarded, isn't he? So he'll take some time, you would have thought, settling in.
Yeah, I mean he's not clinical, but
we're not gonna
a busy.
No, but then
he's a busy strong player.
Callum Wilson getting injured after 3 games.
I know. Predictable.
Yeah, you can't say, you couldn't have scripted it, but you couldn't you? Sadly for him. Oh.
Ooh.
So what do you think here then? 1-0 United?
Yeah, I think it's got to be a United win because otherwise they would have shown it higher. So it's probably a 60th minute.
If Fernandez becomes a thing, that'd be quite useful, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say 60-minute Fernandez goal. I'm a bit drunk.
I think Fernandez could become a thing in the season. It'd be quite useful to mix things up a bit, but he'd have to do something spectacular, wouldn't he? Yeah. You know, he'd have to be starting to find the form of 3 seasons back, which...
Well, United's defence as well. Like if they are more settled, you know, with Maguire not in the side, you could like Malacia, Dalot at 4-5 could be options for us.
People bought Rashford, didn't they? Let's see if he does
anything. I think late rise bought Rashford this week.
Oh my God!
What is going on? Oh my God!
There must have been a handball in there. Surely there was like.
I've never seen anything like that before. Was that 4 blocks in succession?
There was limbs going everywhere.
That's outrageous.
Someone just got a bonus point just from the blocks alone there.
That's outrageous.
There must have been a handball here. That wasn't. That was a good save. That looked dodgy.
That's
that
just
one.
In his face. Oh my
Third one looked a bit dodgy.
I love that.
No VAR, so fair enough.
I'll tell you what, Mark, I am relieved that we're both struggling together because if you were like 200k and I was down at the 3-4 million mark, it would be hard to take. So at least we're, you know.
Yeah, we've got to try and get out of it together, haven't we, really? That's the way it's going to be. I mean, you're still going to be 3 or 4 million ahead of me, I thought, but that's only 20, 30 points. It's not a lot, is it, really?
When you say it like that, it sounds absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, that 30 points is like 3 or 4 million, but it is because there's so many players in the game.
Yeah. And they've all got good teams, so it's hard to...
Well, this is it. It's like it's funny, isn't it? Because you look around and you see like BBC Pundit picking their FPL team and stuff like that. And they're all good. They're all...
I know.
Because it's not difficult to pick good players, is it? That's the thing. It's not difficult to pick good players, and the good players are, surprisingly, the ones who are delivering. Now, you know, there'll be people out there who haven't played FPL before who've got Haaland captain.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? That
we haven't even got Haaland. So there you go. So it's going to happen. People are going to have good teams just because they've managed to get the good players in, because the game has enabled them to do that and get more than a spread of good players. And you haven't got to have I don't think you have to have in-depth knowledge of FPL and the way it works to do well this season.
No, I know. Yeah.
But obviously that changes when it gets to the chips and double game weeks and all that, because then the experienced managers who've played the game before will have an advantage because they know exactly how to do that, whereas new people don't know.
I mean, I did the FPL Fanzone show yesterday with Clinton Morrison. It's exactly what you just said, because you know he's never played before and he's doing the show, and in previous that's a goal.
There we go, Bruno.
I told you. Was that the 60th minute? What minute?
55 almost.
There you go. I told you.
Dalot with the assist.
1-0 Fernandez.
Lynn told you that. Lynn told you that.
Yeah,
she tipped you off. People are right. You are. This is bogus.
Bless her.
Good goal. I mean, like I say, if he becomes a factor again, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Lovely finish. He played well. Yeah. He played well last week as well.
But he's got some to go to get. I mean, where he was a few seasons back, he was right up there with Salah, wasn't he?
Well, he was 220-ish points, wasn't he?
Yeah. So he was. I don't see him ever getting back there. He's 10 million, isn't he? Maybe he's lower now. But
yeah, he's 9 or 10.
Yeah, too much, isn't it? That's the problem. It's like they haven't made those players who could give you a dilemma cheap enough. Yeah. That was a handball by McTominay.
Different handball.
Yeah, that was a handball by McTominay. Why didn't they give it? That's twice.
2 handballs.
How's they not given that? Seriously, that's bizarre.
I can't. I tell you, he's got to get out of that team. I can't believe they're still playing McTominay.
I don't understand how that's not a penalty. There's no way that's natural arm position, surely. And it touched the top of his arm once below the T-shirt line.
Oh, good save.
And then he looked like he hit the back of his hand.
Yeah.
Second time. How did they not give that as a penalty? Surely they're going to look at that after the game. That, if I was a Saints fan, I'd be pretty upset by that. Wow.
Lower half Prem standard to McTominay at best.
Yeah, he's got all the physical attributes, hasn't he? But he's hot-headed, isn't he?
He's not good enough to play for a top 6 side. No way.
Probably not. No, he's not. He's not.
And he'll be out the team next week for Casemiro anyway. So Ronaldo's on.
Oof. What's that?
Oh, impact sub Ronaldo. Who would have thought it?
Well, he can do that, can't he?
I mean, he's a good player to bring on when you're 1-0 up, isn't he? Ronaldo, he's won everything. He knows how to see out a game and has that bit of leadership up front if his head's in the right place.
So do you reckon Everton Brentford's 0-0?
0-0. Gotta be. Gotta be.
I'll take that. It's a rare clean sheet then. But I'm disappointed that Tony would get nothing from that game. I looked at it and thought that's plumb home to Everton the way
it could be a 1-0, you know, same as this. If they're both 1-0, then you're going to give it to
Southampton unlucky there, I think.
Yeah, there's some good chances.
They had enough of the game and it was a penalty. I don't know how it's not a penalty.
Big win for United. Like, you know, off the back of the Liverpool performance, they've got to put in a show against a team like Southampton. So, yeah. Good result for Forest though, that, and the Bournemouth one's a good result for Forest. I mean, we're going to lose to Spurs, I think, but I just want to shout out to my friend Phil if he's listening. I went for a curry with him last night, and he wildcarded, and he basically said he'd had enough of Liverpool, so he took out Trent, he took out Salah, and he had Diaz as well. Took him out as well, and he took out Haaland as well for KDB. Not on my advice. Okay. But
I hope it was a good curry because, you know, his Saturday night's not gone down very well. His Friday night hopefully was good.
That must have been painful. To take out Haaland and Trent on a wild card. I think he took out James as well. Yeah, not ideal.
They just showed that penalty again. I don't know how that wasn't a pen.
Me neither.
So all that can happen now in the last game is Everton score and I don't get the rare clean sheet and Tony misses a pen. That would be awful. That'll round the whole evening off and the show off, basically.
I mean, if Tony misses a penalty, that would be.
I mean, has he ever missed a penalty? I think he's got the best penalty record in any of the top divisions, isn't it? I mean, in the Championship or in the EFL, I think he's got almost 100% record. I can't remember the last time he missed one. He's touted as the best penalty taker in Europe. So if he misses a penalty, that would be unfortunate.
His technique is great as well, isn't he? Because he does a one step, doesn't he? One step right.
Yeah, Lyle Taylor, who was at Forest, who still is at Forest, he's got a similar way of doing it. He's very good as well. I'd like to see them have a penalty.
You see the video of the guy who steps up and he just hovers over it until the referee blows and he just goes...
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he? Like a Sabutio flick?
Yeah. It's really good.
Nice. Oh well, not good. I mean, have we ever done? We haven't yet done a match day challenge where we've flown, have we? Either of us have done really well. Really,
I did all
right.
right.
Had that Madison Hall. Yeah,
I did all right last year with the Madison Hall, but it still
Leicester
wasn't,
at Watford. Yeah,
it still wasn't amazing. I don't think.
So everyone was tuning in there. Someone's probably on Twitter has worked out what I would have got if I hadn't have wildcarded, right? Because I had Haaland, I had Diaz. That's about it, really. I had Haaland and Diaz, didn't I?
Well, that's 30 points.
Yeah, and I had Saka, of course. And so that's another 4. So, yeah, I would have been 30-odd points better off.
I just wish I'd
got not wildcarded.
Wish I'd got rid of Mount. Could have got an assist from Gundogan and a clean sheet from Sanchez. It would have been so nice. You try and because someone said to me, you're being stubborn with Mount. And I was like, well, where does patience end and stubbornness begin?
This is it. Like, so people can accuse me of giving up on Saka too early because he got the assist today, but then they can't then use that argument and then say to you that you're being stubborn. It's like,
so hard, isn't it?
It is really hard. How long do you give it? Like, there's no doubt Mount's a good player. There's no doubt Saka's a good player, but they have started slower than other assets, haven't they? And it's like, how long do you give it?
No.
How is that not a penalty? That's hands there. Then he hands it there.
It's that one.
Then he hands it there. There's 3. I think he handballs it 3 times. Isn't that his hand the 3rd time?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, what's he got? How's VAR looked at that and gone, that's not a penalty?
It's the second one where he actually goes like that, literally puts his arm out to touch the ball.
Look, I can't listen to Ian, right, because I haven't got volume, but I think I know what he's saying. And he's like...
How can that not be a handball? That's
I know. Ian Wright looks like he's been let down, and he has. Even though he's got no stake in that, he wants football to be good, doesn't he? And that's not good. Like, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, completely agree.
Right, here we go. Come on. I'll take a 0-0 and just a clean sheet from Raya. That'll do. I'll take that. Don't want anything from Tony. If I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to get it.
I'm going to guess 1-0 Brentford.
1-0 Everton, though, and I'd need to have another beer before I go to bed, probably.
I'm going to say 1-0 Brentford, Mbommo.
Right.
Tony assist. I'll give you something. There you go.
I mean, who are they going to have up front here? Gordon, McNeil and Gray. So they haven't got a striker.
God, that is awful.
Got pace. To be fair, got pace. But in terms of finishing chances, you wouldn't back any of those three, really. But Gray's a good player. They're all good players, really. They're all good players.
They're all right. Oh,
go on, Tony. Go on, Tony. Should have scored.
Oh, I thought that was it.
That was in Mbumo, was it?
Oh, was it? It looked like...
I thought it was a Tony shot.
Yeah, so did I.
That was in Mbumo.
Okay, where was Tony then? Why wasn't he bursting?
That Tony crossing it.
Why is he playing? He's playing quite wide, isn't he?
Tony is playing, isn't he? I didn't even think to check that.
He must be. What number is he?
Well, if he isn't, I'll get Mitrovic. That's all right.
Was he number 9?
He's got to be playing.
Yeah. I like Raya. I think Raya's a good choice.
Oh, what happened there?
Is that safe?
Yeah, he's a good player, Raya. No.
Well, that's Tony. That's Tony there in the middle.
Yeah, Tony's playing, yeah. Just don't know where he was for that first one.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, hit the post. That could have fallen too, didn't it?
I think you're like 1 second ahead of me, which is a bit...
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Right.
I thought it was Richarlison for a second. I was like, hey, what's he doing?
He's out wide. He's not going to score from there, surely, Gordon. No, that's all right. Ray's got that. I'll take the save.
That's a save.
I'll take a 0-0. Just give me a 0-0, something. Give me a return.
I don't think it'll be 0-0. One of them's going to score. 23 minutes. Wonder how many people are still watching now. If you tune in for this long, you might as well stay till the end.
Oh, no.
Oh, he scored. There you go. All the people saying he only scores deflected goals. There you go.
Why didn't I go Sanchez? I mean, like, I looked at this and thought, of the two teams, who's likely to score, Everton or Leeds? And I thought...
You had Henderson.
I know Brighton are the better
when
defense.
I saw the members video.
Yeah, I got talked out of that, didn't I?
Don't listen to...
I mean, Henderson's going to concede, isn't he?
Don't listen to Nandy.
That's a poor goal to concede.
Oh, there you go.
Tony hitting the post.
Oh, he's missed the rebound as well. Oh, Mark, it's not our year. It's not our year. Lynn says there's 3,000 people still watching.
Maybe Tony does miss a pen. Just can't believe Everton scored. I looked at him and thought, where are Everton going to get a goal from against Brentford? Just couldn't see it.
And I thought Gordon had his head turned. I didn't even know if he'd play.
Credit to him. You took it well.
Yeah, Oh.
No, Brentford are going to lose this. Unbelievable. That's a bad result as well, because I don't want Everton to pick up points.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dearie me.
I want Forest to win even more now. Brighton are going for the Champions League.
Tony's getting nothing here.
Oh, watching this review does make me feel better, Mark, I have to say.
So the only players who returned on my wild card are players I already had. Reece James and Trent. I already had them.
Oh, my God. Is that in?
No.
Who did that?
So basically, none of the players I bought on the wild card, with one left to play, Perisic, have returned.
Yeah.
Jesus. Is he not... See the two-footed challenge from Onana? So he's going to get a couple of reds. He was lucky against Forest. See that challenge there? He went in with 2 feet. He won the ball, but blimey, if he does that and he's late...
That's 2 saves for Raya there. He's definitely got a save point.
Oh, thanks.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think I'm going to open a champagne for that one.
You might as well. It's all the only point
no
you
doubt
got.
No doubt Sanchez got a couple of recoveries which got him bonus.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh, don't. I'm not even going to bother looking.
No, I'm not either.
Tony going to miss the sitter before the end?
We're both on huge reds, so what's the point?
Yeah. I didn't think a red at 6.2 million was possible, but I'm looking at it. Oh, no. Well, I've got to be, because I've got next to nothing.
I think you'll be down to 8. You'll be down to 8 and I'll be down to 6.
Perisic is going to have to do something ridiculous. He probably won't even... Well, if he doesn't...
He'll get 20 minutes at the end.
He'll keep my Mitrovic points on the bench, won't he? Oh, don't. What do you do, though? Like, it's like making your team different is so difficult. So you go template, which is kind of what I've done. Okay, I didn't go Haaland, I went De Bruyne. But if I went Haaland, I would be picking the team that everybody else in front of me has got. I just couldn't do it. I had to make 1 or 2 differences.
Oh.
And I thought De Bruyne was a good bet. So I don't regret the Haaland. Obviously, I regret it in the light of tonight. But I had to do something different.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, even if you had Haaland, yeah, you're going to celebrate the hat-trick, but he's owned by, what's he owned, 60%? Yeah, must be highly owned.
He said not 6 million like us. Do you reckon this just peters out? I reckon there's another goal in this. I reckon there's one more.
Yeah, maybe Brentford nick an equaliser.
I reckon they score from this corner.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. Who was that then?
That was not Tony.
Lewis Potter.
No, it was Janelt with a Lewis Potter assist.
Lewis Potter assist. Well, I'm glad they equalised. Is it onside? Yeah, I think it is.
He's on. Yeah, he's definitely on.
Oh, dearie me.
Well, I hope anyone watching this has had a good week. I hope anyone watching this has enjoyed our pain. Do vote for us in the football content. If you do one thing for us, it's like 3,000 people watching. If you do one thing for us before you log out, if you feel sorry for us in any way, please go over to the Football Content Awards website and give us a vote for the Football Content Awards. Because we're both in pain. We knew it was going to be bad when we saw there was 5,000 people watching. But it couldn't have been much worse, could it, Mark?
Saka could have got more points, I guess. He could have taken that chance. That would have been it, though. I mean, on my list of pain, 3 of them came in, basically. So I predicted 3 of the worst things that could happen. So, yeah. There you go. I mean, people would be screaming, what would you expect? You should have gone Haaland, basically, wouldn't they? So, mate, I don't think many would be feeling sorry for us, to be honest. I think that's the way this season is. Go with the bleeding obvious, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's what...
I mean, if you don't, you've only got yourself to blame.
Yeah.
But you can... Hopefully, people understand why I haven't gone with the bleeding obvious. I've gone with pretty obvious. I went Salah captain, and look what that got me. So... It'd
be nice if you're going in tomorrow with Son, wouldn't it?
Yeah, thanks for that. And just imagine tomorrow, it's like I said to you, wasn't it? Like, I'd said on Wednesday, I said Salah blanks, and then Son gets a hat-trick.
A 5-0 Spurs.
While I'm watching in a 5-0 Spurs, and Salah gets a hat-trick while I'm watching. I've got the double whammy, my team getting thrashed, and Son, the player that I put faith in over Salah, wild-carded out.
Are you going tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going tomorrow. I can't really win because I would have had Kane. I had Kane in my first wild card on Wednesday, didn't I? And then took him out for Salah. And I had Son before the wild card. So the chances of Son and Kane not doing something tomorrow are pretty minute, I would have thought. But then, having said that, Liverpool won 9-0 and Salah got nothing. So anything's possible.
9-0.
Crazy.
It feels like we've really... Yeah, I mean, the Match of the Day challenge is an interesting thing to do, isn't it? Because condensing a whole day's worth of stuff into, an hour and 20 minutes is pretty intense.
I'm going to look at my points. Right, I've got 46 points this week. Raya got 6 points. How come?
That's more than me.
How come did Raya get 6 points?
He made 6 saves and got 2
and he got
bonus.
2 bonus.
There you go.
Well, there you go. That's all right. So he didn't lose to Sanchez by much.
Zinchenko was injured.
Oh, was he?
I don't know if that's good news or bad.
Oh, Sanchez did get 2 bonus. So Sanchez got 8.
Oh.
Sanchez got 2 bonus from 2 saves. What's going on there? I thought... God.
I could have had him.
Fair enough.
Could have had that.
Yeah. So actually, I'm quite happy with right there. The 6 points, fine.
What's the rank?
Frank got 17. My rank, it's got to have gone down on it somehow. No, 6-1. So it's gone up slightly.
That's it.
Unbelievable.
I've gone down 1 million. I'm 4.3 million.
Green Arrow, 5.7 million game week rank. Green Arrow with Perisic to play. Obviously, Son and Kane, and that could kill me tomorrow, and then I'll go down anyway. But
I did the deadline stream with Seb earlier. He's got Sanchez, Gabriel, Luis Diaz, and Haaland. He got 83 points. He's top of the mods and cons, and he's 13,000 in the world. I need another whiskey.
Yeah. And did he roll his transfer this week? Probably did, didn't he?
I think he did.
And what do you do next week? Yeah, he's got 2 transfers next week. What's he do with those transfers? Honestly, what does he do with those transfers? I'm looking at his team now. I don't think he can do anything with those transfers. He's already done the stands. He's already got Stansfield.
I think he said he's rolled twice already. Like he's done like non-entity moves.
I mean, like, what is going on here?
It's a joke.
I've never seen it like this.
It's a joke. Look at Andy and Luke's team. They've got all top 6 players in their side. Edison in goal. They've got like
looking at
all these top players. It's like you shouldn't be able to build that team.
I'm looking at Seb's team. He's only got Sanchez. He's outside the top 6 teams. I can't look at a player. I can't see what he would do. He would have to make an irrational risk to change a player in that team. So he's going to roll again. He'll burn a transfer. Burning transfers 4 game weeks in. This is it's not good, is it? I mean, I know people will go, oh, you're only saying that because you're doing badly. I'm not saying that because I'm doing badly. I'm saying that because I've played this game for 15, 16 years. I've never seen it in a situation where managers have to roll week after week because they don't know what to do with their team. And that, surely there's something wrong with that. Don't know what it is. It must have been the pricing, I guess. It's really odd. It is,
but then I look at my decision. I mean, I've picked the worst 8 million mid in Mount, and I picked the worst 5 million defender.
Oh yeah,
in Dean.
I look at our teams, and we've got plenty to do, so we're fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it is a bit.
Who's
it must
really
be weird,
enjoying themselves? That's what I want to know, Mark. Seb at 30k, but nothing to do, or us.
But seriously, right? If I was looking at this from a game designer point of view, and I was thinking, okay, so we're 4 weeks in, and players near the top haven't got any decisions to make other than the captain, which is basically what we're saying here.
Yeah.
And in fact, to be honest, have they even got, I guess they have because it's Salah or Haaland, but even that is just like a 50-50 now, isn't it? So basically, where's the game? There's no decision to make on transfers, and it's either Haaland or Salah. That's basically it. It could be that for quite a while. That would be, without being fatalist, that would be pretty disastrous because there's no game.
No,
then,
I know.
I know. So it's not great, is it? I mean, like, you can say what you like, but obviously people who've got those teams are loving it, but they're not, I don't know, they're not playing it, are they? What are you playing? You're not doing anything.
And I just know
literally passive.
I just know that it's going to be people in the chat right now saying, yeah, but who cares? We're 100,000 in the world and you're 6 million.
All right. Well, the thing is, I used to work on this game. I used to be employed by the people who did it. So I do care about the game. And so if I was working on the game now, I'd be like, what have we done? Something's wrong. The fact that players aren't having to make transfers. And like, I guess it was inevitable that Salah and Haaland could dominate the captaincy. I guess that would be predictable at the start, right? It was something we hoped wouldn't happen, but it now has, because Haaland started so well and Salah is Salah, right? So, but the fact that decision is just a 50-50, it's just so weird to look at people's teams and go, I just don't know what you do with that. And of course they can make changes, but it would be silly to try and twist, wouldn't it? I would have thought. I guess you try and predict rotation and make changes on that basis, but
I have the lowest score in any league I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yep. There's some 80s, there's a lot of 60s and 70s. That seems to be about the standard. There are no 30s. Only me.
So I'm only 22 behind you.
Jamie Piggott only got 41. He won it last year. He hasn't got Haaland.
No. You're only 20. You know what, Az? You're only 22 ahead of me. And I've had the worst start in the history of my career in FPL. And we both got Perisic tomorrow night, so he's going to end in this.
This is the worst start I've ever had by far. In my what 13 years of playing.
Yeah. So at least we can have this little league between us.
Well, it's nice.
Let's have a look how Natalie did, shall we? Or shouldn't we?
Oh God.
Natalie,
have you got the bleeper?
Natalie, who has
70?
68. 68, and she's got. Oh, she hasn't got any players left, but she's got Diaz, of course. She didn't captain Haaland, but she's got Haaland. She captained Salah. She's got Zinchenko. Oh, she's got Veltman coming off the bench for 6 more points. So 74.
We love you, Natalie. You're fantastic.
Natalie's how many points ahead of us? Let's have a look. Just for those who don't know, Natalie is a player who played her first season last season. She was one of our apprentices.
No. She was not one of our apprentices. She was my apprentice.
Your apprentice. All right.
Should we talk about your apprentice, Mark?
Who's disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm worried about Henry at this point. Mind you, I mean, I'm pretty glad he's not playing this season, to be honest, because odds on he would have been beaten
us. I know.
Natalie's beating me by almost 100 points now.
Shit. Hang on.
Yeah.
Bleep. Repeat it.
Going back to the let's have a look at a few more sides. Let's look at Natalie's team. What would she do next week? Let's have a look. Ederson not going to change. Trent not going to change. James not going to change. Zinchenko maybe if he's injured. So that's one transfer. Did she roll? Yes, she did. So she rolled this week already. Cancelo, De Silva, Diaz, Martinelli, Salah, Haaland, Jesus. The only transfer she can possibly make there is Archer to Stansfield and then Zinchenko to a. And that's only because Zinchenko's flagged. If Zinchenko wasn't injured, she wouldn't have a transfer either. This is not going to be isolated. And she's like 70,000 in the world. She's had a good start. But I think we could probably go back to 500,000 and find managers and look at their teams and go, what would you do? Yeah. So it's not just managers who started brilliantly. Managers who started well as well. It's really odd. And it's not great, is it? I mean, like people who've got to create content. I mean, you know, Andy and Focal and Mate and people like that. What are they going to say?
Me?
Well, yeah, you. Sorry,
us.
Well, yeah, but we've only got one show to do, and we'll always find
bloody other competitors, Mark.
We can. Well, they're not our competitors. We only do one show a week. We're a different audience, and we can find stuff to look at and analyse, right? But when you're trying to do like what transfers you're going to make this week is kind of really hard, isn't it?
Archer to Stansfield.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to make any transfers because you'd be off your head making any changes to your team because everyone's got a good team.
Imagine the SuperChats coming in, all the money. God. Should I do Archer to Stansfield or should I get Greenwood instead?
What is happening to this game? Oh no. It's got to get better, isn't it? I mean, it's got to get better for us, obviously, but it's got to get better in terms of the mechanics of this, surely. I mean, the only reason that I've got transfers to make is because I haven't gone with the template. Like, I haven't gone Haaland.
Yeah.
And I've, I look at my team and I can't fit. The only thing I could do is try and get Haaland in now, really. I don't look at my team and think there's much wrong with it. When I don't really have obvious moves.
I know. When we did BlackBox last week and when I did my team reveal on Scout, honestly, all the comments I had were as if this is a team ranked 4 million in the world. Because I mean, apart from Ward, all my other players are solid. All 10 of them are solid. And yet I've scored 38 points this week and it's about the lowest score I can see in any league I'm in. So, the kind of the slightly differential picks that you get, if you don't get those right, because we're now down to about 3 or 4 players, you get killed. Absolutely killed if they don't come in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Neil Riggs' team, 800k in the world. Right, he's got Ward and Everson. Right, he could change that. Did he roll this week? Yes, he did. So he rolled as well. Yep. Right, so he's either got to burn one or to make 2 transfers. Ward, Trent, Cancelo, Robertson, James. He ain't changing any of that. Kulusevski, Xhaka, Martinelli, Salah. Well, he's changing Xhaka. What can he do with Xhaka? Why didn't he change Xhaka this week? That's interesting. I guess. Yeah. Jesus, Haaland, Andreas, Stansfield, Williams. He's not going to change his bench. So he's got to get. Once he's got the Leicester keepers out, he's got to get Xhaka out, I imagine. He's not going to be able to do much with Xhaka, is he? So he has got a move there. You look at that team. Most people who've got Ward and Everson will be trying to get some cash to get them out, right? So that gives you a move. But he has only got that. I mean, he's 800k and he's already rolled this week. So like, I think you can go anywhere in the top 1 million, and most teams you'd struggle to come up with things wrong with their team.
Yeah,
really odd.
No, I know.
Really odd.
It's absolutely it's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
But we can only dream of the top 1 million. And to be honest, I don't see us catching up, because the thing is, everyone's got great teams.
I mean, what, top 10k? There's no way.
No chance. No chance. I mean, even if I was like a million in the world, I'd be thinking it'd be really hard to get top 10K.
The one shake-up that we've seen already is potentially Salah.
What, selling him?
Well, selling him maybe, but I'm thinking about the perma captain that he is for, you know, an easy captain choice, because I think we're going to start seeing people moving towards Haaland now. We might. I know Jesus is blank. We might see that. Maybe there might be a lack of faith in Salah, and if it means people aren't captaining Salah every week, maybe he does get sold. But
there'll be a bit of variance there in terms of people who go Salah one week.
It's very ironic though. This is FPL in a nutshell, though. I know Seb talks about all the analytics guys talk about this kind of, you know, rolling the dice and coin flips and all that. But there is a big irony in last season. You know, Chelsea win that game 8-0, and all those people that moved for Havertz got burnt and Salah went crazy. And yet this year, Liverpool scored 9. Everyone goes for Salah, and he blanks. So
the thing is, the bookies will have Haaland favourite anytime goal every week. He was favourite this week.
Yeah.
So if you go with the bookies, you captain Haaland every week.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what people do. And maybe, mind you, midweek, we don't know if he starts. This is the big thing, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't matter, though. He'll probably come on and score anyway.
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, does it? Captain Haaland every week. Captain the number 9 for City every week. Maybe I'll just end up... So, I mean, the thing is, like, if you're in my shoes now, what do? Sell De Bruyne and get Haaland? You can't.
When 6 million above you have probably got him already. It's crazy. You can't, can you? I mean, you can. Surely people understand why you can't. You won't want to do that.
I said to you last week, though, I don't think you worry about what everyone else is doing. You still have to get in the players that you think are the best ones. I mean, that's the main difference, I'd say, between our games, is that I don't care like what everyone else is doing at all.
Well, I don't care now. I mean, I look at it now and think, the season's gone in terms of a respectable rank, I think. I don't think, even if I play really well now, it's going to be very, very difficult to get top 100k, because there's so many managers above me who've got good teams, and they're unless they stagnate because they're not making transfers because they're worried about not, you know, breaking up their good team, and those players don't produce. But,
I don't agree. If we play the chips well, the chips are 100 points.
Yeah, I suppose so. So.
The chips are 100 points on good managers still, if we get those right. But you haven't got a great track record with chips.
No, it's a weird, but it is a season like no other. Like when you're getting teams rolling transfers consecutive weeks because they can't change it.
It's a stupid season.
Something's wrong.
Salah blanking in a 9-0, De Bruyne not getting anything in that game. Jesus blanking again.
No, I don't mind. It's not that. I mean, that happens. Worse happened last season. It's not that. It's not what happens on the pitch. It's the mechanics of the game, which has meant that we've all got top 6 players in our teams, apart from maybe one spot. And once you settle on the 11 that works best, it's very difficult to change it.
The problem is it comes from the people who make the game. Because I mean, did you see yesterday they tweeted out about Zaha?
Yeah.
No, and it's like, we all know that Zaha's out. It's like common knowledge. Everyone knows he's out. Why are you tweeting saying, like, bring him into your team? Like, there is fundamental problems like from the top of where FPL are.
This is it. I mean, like, I used to write the articles for FPL, and trying to sell other players now to people when they've got Martinelli, Salah, you know, like Haaland, all the defence. I mean, no, once you've got a City defender, James, Trent, Perisic, you got Sanchez or Raya in goal, maybe. You ain't changing. I mean, I just don't see you coming off that. I mean, it's going to take pretty seismic shifts in stuff to make us rethink those players, because they look on paper good and they are good. And even in weeks where they don't deliver, you're going to keep the faith in them. Like, City didn't keep a clean sheet, but no one's selling Cancelo, are they? Oh, I can't say. They might downgrade it to Walker, maybe. Yeah, it'll maybe that, but I just don't see City not keeping clean sheets, do we? It's just at the moment they've started badly. I do worry. I'd look at it and go, what would I write about if I was writing those articles now? Because I'd be writing and thinking this is pointless because no one's going to follow anything I'm saying.
There's no deliberations like for people in those things. I mean, there is for us. So, like I said earlier, who's winning? You know, people who are boring and have the best team ever and are ranking really high, or
no, I don't blame them. But when you start seeing people put their team up week after week going, I'm rolling this week, or I'm changing Archer to Stansfield. When you start to see that on Twitter, and it's like, what is going on here? It's not, I mean, no one can tell me that's fun. You can have loads of points, you can be doing really well, but if that's your level of involvement in the game, is changing your third sub to another third sub, that ain't fun, is it? Sorry. And that's fundamentally, that's why we're playing the game.
Can't believe Raya got 6 points.
I'll take it. That's nice. See, yeah, the rivalry started up now. Who's doing the shittest? Who can do the shittest?
I thought he was getting a 2-pointer and he's got bloody 6.
This is what this is what you can look forward to on BlackBox from now on. It's like, which of us is doing the shittest of 2 shit managers, basically.
Yeah. Oh well, we've had 2 seasons.
And us moaning the game's broken.
We've had 2 good seasons, Mark. You had a good season first year. I had a good season last year. Now it's time we revert to the norm, which is we're both.
It's all right. Well, we'll try and extract some fun from it still, won't we? But anyway, that'll do for tonight.
That'll do. Absolutely. Thank you everyone who stuck around. Like final call, just do give us a vote on the Football Content Awards. We do appreciate it. Do make sure you've liked the stream. Do subscribe to the channel as well. I imagine the hardcore people that have listened to us ramble for 20 minutes after the match of the day are the hardcore subscribe people, but you never know. And we'll see you all. We're not doing a black box next week, are we? But we'll be back.
Oh, we're not doing one midweek. Oh, okay, fine. No, it's difficult, isn't it, with the matches? No, we can't do it.
You can't do it. I'm up for it. You can't do it.
I can't do it Wednesday. No. That's it.
I know there is this whole we element, but at the same time,
people will say, "Oh, it's because he did shit on the wild card. He's not turning up for the show." No, I'm seeing a concert on a concert. I am actually. I'm seeing Divine Comedy at the Barbican, so I'm not missing that because I've waited 2.5 years to see it.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So
you're good. First 2 albums, great albums.
Yeah. I think you could watch some Columbo after. I don't know who they are.
I will. Don't know who that is either, but yeah.
Good.
The Muse has that. FPL SWAT will know what I'm talking about if he's in the crowd. All right, that'll do.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone.
See you a week on Wednesday then, all right?
See you a week on Wednesday. Bye.